Hey everybody, it's Randall again. So Trump went ahead and he did it. He pulled the troops out of Syria. Everybody told him that'd be a huge mistake. And Turkey went in and pretty much carpet bombed the Kurds. You know, the individuals that helped us fight ISIS, who played a role in the 9/11 bombings. Yeah. That's where we are right now. That's where we are. And Trump said he did this because apparently they didn't help us in World War II. Seriously? What, does this mean that we got to have cold relations with Germany, with Italy, because they didn't help us in World War II? They were on the other side. What about the countries that didn't have a military that could help? Does this mean that we have to turn against Switzerland? You know, Trump has pulled some really stupid things out of his repertoire of dumb comments and idiotic logic. Using the pullout as a revenge for something that happened, or payback for something that happened almost 7 years ago, is bewildering, it's befuddling, it's mind-blowing, it's astronomically stupid, and that's where we are right now. We have systemically turned against every ally we've ever had since Trump took office. Pulled out of the Paris Peace Accords. Trump wants to pull us out of the Friendly Skies agreement. And now we've betrayed the Kurds. And if you see where I'm going here with this, and if you don't, let me spell it out for you. Right now, Donald Trump is putting us in a position where no country will ever trust us again. Let me repeat that. It seems mildly important. Donald Trump, the current sitting president of the United States, has broken so many deals, pulled out of so many deals, and turned his back on his allies, our allies, so much that it's causing irreparable harm and damage to the United States. Meaning that a lot of these countries, they may never trust us again. Or at least with the implicity that they have for the past couple centuries. Which, that's really an accomplishment right there. That in some way, shape, or form, Trump has managed to alienate and undo centuries of peaceful relations. Yeah. Yeah, all that winning he talked about. Right now, we have left the very people who helped us fight ISIS, our enemy. We've left them to die. We've left them at the mercy of Turkey, who is carpet bombing them at will, and basically slaughtering them. Let's just be blunt about that. So where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Something needs to be done. Impeachment, removal from office, voted out in 2020. So I get why people suckle at the teats and kneel at the altar of Donald Trump. I get that. He's a charismatic guy. But question is, where does charisma fit in when it comes to what's best for this country? When you put aside the guy who says, I'm a deal maker, and has all these cute catchphrases, and you go for whoever can best live up to the ideology of this country. that can best make peace with our allies again. That can actually do stuff to make the world safer. And not act in the best interest of war hawks. See, we all laughed when Trump announced his candidacy. We didn't think it could actually happen that he'd become president, and we were wrong. We thought that maybe after a few months, people would get the hint that he's dangerously, and let me emphasize that, dangerously unqualified for the job. And people still support him. It's not about party, folks. It's not about party. You want to save this country from going down a road where it may not be able to U-turn from? Anybody but Trump. Keep in mind, he's actually fighting to basically be the only person that the Republicans support. He doesn't want challengers. He does not want challengers within his own party. Americans need to band together like we did after 9/11, like we did after World War II. Hell, we may need to band together like never before. Anyone but Trump. It needs to happen in 2020. They say elections can change the course of history, can change the course of a country. We need to do that in 2020. In 2020, we need to have perfect vision. And in 2020, we gotta stop having blind spots. And in 2020, it has to be anyone but Trump. That's all. Have a good night and a better tomorrow.